Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Another YouTube video. Here with your host, Nasty Nate 888, watching another replay of one of my free-for-all games. Today, we've got a special one for you. Fun one. Gonna hop right into this game here. Playing the Holy Roman Empire. Rolled our random civ. Often do at HRE. But today we have a very interesting map, so I had to showcase this game. It's gonna be a bit of a wild one. A lot of water on this map. Looking at this map, I didn't scout very well. I thought we were on a big ocean or something. As you can see here, there's a lot more. There is technically a lot more land than water. A lot of space over here inside the map. However, you can see as we jump into this game, speed things up here. Slow down a little bit. See how people get set up here, but we have a lot of players congregating towards the south side of the map. Interesting. A lot of people spawned that direction or decided to move that direction for whatever reason. Very few people at the top. I'm in the middle here by this water that I've been scouted. Purple is all on up on the top. Be nice for him. We have a lot of action down here on the bottom side. Got a nice little spot right next to the lumber here. Gonna dock up right away. Gonna rush up for relics, but as you can see, there are not too many relics. A couple like corner closest to it. There's a couple more. 2 more it looks like. 4 relics on this. 5 relics. Teal has one right at his base. Green has one right at his base. Purple has one above his. What I wanted to do in this game was go straight with this single sacred side in the middle. However, Pink decided to wall me out. Yeah, he didn't actually know I was down here, I think. But he was just trying to, like, you know, give himself some space, you know, because he actually wanted to do the same thing, I think, with all this situation. So this kind of walled us out. I think I tried running through here, but there was, I think he easily walled this, or I just, it's not going to really be an option for us in this game. We're walled out, even from my gold. My gold was unfortunately pretty far away, and I went all the way up here, but now I walled out on that side, so expand off to the. So we're getting our Achin Chapel here, chilling. Looks like Purple's also on water, or he's at least docks. Guys on lumber. Getting there eventually. Up here, like a remote docks on the side, north pond. Main base is down here. Pink here, he's also getting up at the docks and up at orange. Pretty early on in this game. After we see the rest of the players aren't really on water. Except for me. Not green. So, right away, you know, orange figures out that I'm here, and Pink eventually out. They both call for peace for some reason. Now, I don't know if they meant peace on water. They didn't specify that. They just said they both asked me for an alliance, or to not attack each other. No, I said I agreed. I didn't really. Why not? I won't attack you. You see Pink trying to get up another docks up here, but Red's gonna go ahead and make sure it's on. Send out his army here. I see the Purple also might be getting. Ooh. Oh, that was Purple's army. Okay. Maybe they declared a peace up here. Well, maybe not. We purple and red attacking each other. Wow. Both doing pretty well. First and so getting up to age 3 now. I've only scouted. Fortunately, I've scouted both the relics near me, I think. About to scout the other one as well. We had a bit of a problem. For some reason, I sent my guy out to get the relic. He didn't get it, so I'm not sure if this is the first or second time. A bit of trouble here getting. Like, might be the. So, now we see that orange and red level here. Setting up a barbican. Able to defend his gold and to pass this second TC. I really can't use second TC. I mean, I think he could get away with sending bills out this direction. But I don't think he wants to risk it because it basically forces you to have a rally point down. I mean, I think I would still do it. If it works. Bills can get out, but I'd like to do that town center. There he goes, let's see. Does it have a rally point? There we go. Going over this way, so I don't know. Okay. I guess it's fine. I guess this has a slow enough attack speed that. Now, let's get into this fight. So let's see what. So I'm starting to like think about. Okay, I've got this relic. The relic's on its way, I presume. Here it comes. Second relic. I got a couple of relics, so not too bad. I decided since I'm not going to get the sacred site right away, that's going to have to go later. For now we get the Palace of Schwabia. We go right up to that. Get our eco going, you know, we're looking pretty good here. But we've declared peace with our very close enemies, and they don't seem to be interested in fighting us. So, you know, let's go with the Schwabia. Get our eco rolling. Game. So he feels pretty fortified in his base down here. Going on green, it looks like he's decided he wants to take a fight with blue in his base already, and it looks like, yeah, he's way ahead of where blue has been. I don't know if blue's been getting harassed this whole game, but he's way behind. Meanwhile, we see red and orange started to hit it off here. So I thought that red, I think I spotted it eventually or heard it, and I kind of moved down and was kind of keeping an eye on it, making sure no kings were getting sniped. But where's his king? So his king's red's king's over here. Green does get the first kill of the game. Pops going to hopefully pop that king. Numbers 2. Well, he forgot it. Okay, good job, Green. Well done. Great success. Guys, impacted that. Huh. So, like, I guess this landmark's now disappeared because because he built there, maybe? Whatever. Okay, so now we see, like, red is rolling over orange, it looks like. And I'm just keeping an eye on this here. You know, making gonna scout down here to kind of see what's going on. I don't want to get involved yet. I want to wait until like there's an opportunity to snipe a king. Looks like I want to get orange's king. But we see that green, unbeknownst to me, green is attacking red, and red has decided to run his king up here near my base, but I didn't see it in time, and then the orange sniped it. But now we have green rolling through. I'm backing up. I'm like, oh crap. Okay, come in here. Actually, I didn't even know about this yet. Is what's happening here is I thought, okay, orange got the kill. I'm gonna just rally up an army and then I'm just gonna roll over orange. But then move forward and I see green's already here. So unfortunately, green already destroyed the other player, which I did see. I figured he'd be coming this way soon, but I didn't know he'd so quickly kill this cavalry. And orange tries to run his king out, but luckily I'm able to pick up the kill there, so now Green and I both got the kill. Green keeps trying to fight me for some reason, because he thought he could just keep rolling over. But no, we do have elite men at arms, Green, and you are only in the castle age, so despite the numbers advantage here, you will not be taking me out so easily. I'm gonna start derping a little bit within the buildings here, but you see that I'm trying to push him back and he's retreating. Let's go take a look. Okay, we still see this king here. Interesting. So pink, we now established pink is going for the sacred victory as we had wanted to do, as we predicted he would eventually do. He decided now is the time. Look, pretty late in the game, at 22 minutes, trying to take a sacred. I mean, it is a very fortified position, and I'm not fully aware of, since these walls have been up, how bad of a situation it is because of all these trees here. The pink and I are kind of fighting over some resources here, while green still ignoring this king. Wonder if pink will get it. That'd be so pink is pushing through, and finally it looks like green has found that king. Picked it up, so he's claimed his second kill. So green has 2 kills. I'm trying to rally people to fight for the sacred site, but I'm the closest one. They probably assume that I'm going to deal with it, but I'm going to try, and I'm going to see something very fortunate here when I break this wall, is that there's a heck of a lot of trees. Very small little peninsula or area right here that I'm trying to attack from. It's really not a great spot to try to get through. In fact, I don't even think you can get through. Yeah. Maybe I don't know. It's kind of hard. Like, you play squeeze one unit at a time. Kind of decided, you know, with these like line of sight problems here with these towers and keep, it's gonna be too rough to try to attack through that angle. So I did one that I played like, hey, I can't actually attack this player. Oh. And what I decided to do was build transport ships, and I'm doing that from both sides. I don't know what it looks like over here. I think I start scouting with these fishing boats, and I see, okay, there's a landfall over on this side I could make. So I'm gonna try to utilize those transports that are in the Alpine there. Meanwhile, purple for whatever reason is deciding to. Maybe he's just scouting, but he's sending units. I think he's right clicking on something. Maybe Pink's king or something. I don't know what. But some units ran around this way. Others looks like running around this side. And yeah, I'm trying to like chop through this, but it's like there's no way I'm gonna get it in time, right? So decide to go for the drop. Purple starting to come in on play the big side, but doesn't really have enough here. A couple of knights. Now I've sent gathering up my entire army here. Gonna do, as they call it in StarCraft 2, the Doom drop. Do the old Doom drop. Transport Doom drop. We're no real threat on water, so we're safe to just send the transports across. Fortunately, nice little beat here. Storm Normandy. So pink has a great. I also noticed pink. I didn't want to land here because of the pink. Pink has a Great Wall Gatehouse. Now we see purple moving in as well, helping me out to try to clear up this sacred site victory. Only had a few minutes here. Gotta move quick. No one else is really helping. Green's chilling, teal's chilling, so now it's up to me and purple. I mean, not everyone can really get in here, so I'm actually kind of glad teal, green are not trying to get in our way here. Just 2 of us coming in is probably plenty. Pink's trying to do the old Boom, he gets eliminated. We wipe all of his landmarks. He loses the landmark victory. And I didn't see where his king was at this point. Do you guys see his king? I don't see his king. Where is his king? There it is. Okay, I thought it was there. That's weird. I thought I checked that earlier. Or during the game. I thought I checked for that spot. Somehow I missed it. I guess I saw this or something, or like right around here somewhere, and I was like, I think I tried to select it, but I couldn't. So I figured I should have I thought I rotated my camera too. That's really strange. Maybe I was looking at the wrong key. Maybe I got mixed up and I went the wrong direction and looked at it like that. I don't know, but somehow I missed that king. Now Teal's wiped up my. I was able to evacuate a few of my bombards on the transport ship, but Teal finally came through and just started smashing away. And meanwhile, Green is decided now. This time, everyone's decided now is the time to get rid of me, right? Because I mean, you're already here. Like, why not? Like, let's try to get Yellow's king, right? So I figure I'm dead, right? Like, there's like if all these players keep attacking me, there's just like there's no way, right? Look at this. I mean, we're not gonna win this fight. I mean, purple is even here with a few units. So what I decided to do pretty quickly here. I forgot I had emergency repairs. I forgot I was HRE, fortunately, for the early part of this game. We run the king and we put him in the transport ship. So it's like, hey, I've got my king hostage, you know, like, what are you gonna do? You're not gonna get a king kill out of it. And I think these players, maybe they press their king buttons, they realize, oh, got his king out water, and none of us have a dock. So they start to back up, which is great. I mean, they could have eliminated me, right? Like, they just needed to get the swap. Maybe they didn't realize it, or they didn't want to risk, you know, losing more units. I don't have that much left. I'm kind of shocked they backed up. Yeah, both backed up. But it kind of makes sense, right? Like, you don't know which, like, I put this right in the middle of the pond intentionally so that, like, it'll be kind of ambiguous which, if I get eliminated, this king is going to go to the closest shore, which is, like, either here or, like, here or something. But, if it's ambiguous like that, like, if green eliminates me, he doesn't know if it's going to go here. Teal eliminates me, you know, might go here, so they're kind of worried about, you know, I'm pretty sure Teal especially doesn't want to give green any more kills right now. Got 2 already, so we still see that this king was never spotted by anyone. Second time happened. They all want my king. Ololo. Nope. Alright, so purple and teal kind of little skirmishing, maybe just a few run by units, or oh, teal actually did lose a lot of units here. Teal's cavalry got destroyed by purple. And now we're kind of like, well, we gotta rebuild a little bit, right? We lost some workers, but we're still pretty strong, you know. We had some bank, I think, there. You need to get, I'm trying to get this thing back up, get my relics back in the Regnets. And, you know, kind of in this 4-way standoff. Teal and purple don't have any kills. Let's go ahead and speed things up. Game is not quite close to over. We're halfway through it. Gonna be a little bit of a long one. Not as long as some of these games I've had lately. Those 2-hour games, woo, those have been wild. But no, we're not gonna have that kind of a game today, fortunately. See, my boats are wigging out. Gotta love it. Love the pathing in this game. Green is got a bunch of demo ships, and he's getting ready to attack me. Meanwhile, purple pushing into teal. What happens over here? So green, yeah, green, I don't know. I guess it was the only path because he doesn't have siege. So he came through here. He's trying to get my king. He knows my king's in there. But for whatever reason, I don't know why he stayed here when he saw my army was here, but he did, and I had ships blasting away, these Carrags blasting away, doing a mango shot, starting to tear through Green's army here. Kind of laughing at Green. I almost said something in the chat that I wanted to move, but look, boom! So he sent some demo ships in, And they hit some of my boats, but luckily, right as he blows these up, right like half a second before I saw it, and I reacted, and I pulled my units back, so I didn't really lose too much of my infantry there, fortunately. And we're just destroying the army. Meanwhile, purple and teal are still going at it. Here, I've wiped green up, and purple is he's destroyed teal. Teal's not looking too hot right now, as you can see. Just he's kind of out. I think purple's gonna pick that kill up pretty soon. So we're gonna be looking at a two-way title. Let's keep an eye on King. He's decided to put him inside of a battery ram. Interesting strategy. I've not seen that one before, but that's a pretty good idea actually. I think I'm gonna have to take note of that technique there. I've never even thought about doing that actually. But I think that would be useful if, like, say you had a ram and move your king. The king isn't very he's kind of squishy, the king. So now I'm trying to push green, but I think here we're looking at one of my big mistakes one of several mistakes that I may have made this game, which was, I saw purple was coming into my base. I saw purple had a few knights in my base. So I figured he's sending his whole army here to like find me, but it was just like another scouting harass group. I decided to just pull everything back. I think I pushed through there. Let's see. Let's take a look what green has. I know I was pushing green because he was just his army's almost nothing. After taking that horrible fight with me, I figured I'll just push him and crush him, but I did kind of panic when I saw purple in my base. I don't have walls up yet. Another mistake that I often make. I get my walls up. I had no stone actually. Kind of struggling on stone. I get getting my stone. So a little bit of a pretty big mistake on my part. Not finish off green, which I could probably handle with green. Now I'm giving green the opportunity to build. I'm going to clean up purple. With overwhelming force. You see the power of having walls. If I just had walls there, purple doesn't get through. Or if I stayed a little more calm there, if I didn't let my nerves get the better of me, panic and run around, run back home. Could have been killing green right now. We would have lost some things in the base. Definitely rally reinforcement. Now I've decided I want to go to SS. Or this is actually more of a distraction at this point. I'm building like one outpost here, I know these players are both going to focus on me because I'm in between them. So I figure I'm just going to take the sacred site. We'll see if we can try more seriously at it, but for now we're just going to get that golden common now. Just go ahead and claim. Purple comes through and he just now he spotted his whole army here. He reveals his whole army. There you have it. Now I've given green time to rebuild his army, so green now has maxed out. So we've got two players we've got to deal with somehow. And it's not looking great. So we see that the king is still here, and purple actually does snipe this keep. And man, isn't that crazy? Look at that. Purple's busy. Let's see what his camera looks like. What if he spots? So he's looking right at it here. But I guess he's distracted now by my I've decided to send my Carricks up and just like humble the sacred site. This is a great opportunity here. Because he's actually claimed it now, so I need to actually nurture some units down to neutralize it. And then I spotted the king. So I got a second kill. I'm at 300. Green. Green only got one kill because he did kill this player, but the player fed his king to the orange player who died. So that he only got the one that he missed initially. Okay. I'm the one with the most supply now. And I kind of LOL'd and said something to purple about the king there. They didn't really respond. Both these players, they're like Chinese players, so they I think green spoke English. I'm not sure. Purple. They were talking to each other a lot, planning their attack, coordinating their attack on me, and we see getting hit from both angles here. I'm trying to like balance myself between hitting the sacred side and defending my base. Kind of a tough balance with two different players, you know, deal with. But once again, unfortunately, still forgetting about my emergency repair. I lose my. I think I would have lost it anyways with that many rams, but yeah, we could have bought a little bit more time. Maybe we could save it. See, green once again attacking through this weird location, refusing to attack at other locations, and just using rams. Maybe I guess he has no gold or something. There's no gold on his side, enough left over. He's completely spent everything. And now I've also now got 0 gold income, as you can see, because my relics fallen out of my magnets, and we've mined up all the gold on the map. Take a look at purple. Purple has a pretty big gold bank still. He's got a small income. Let's see, Zushi might have the landmark plus the one relic up there. Probably what was causing that 500. So he's got a lot of money. No, none of it. Neither. Green has a pretty good thing. I'm really spending everything trying to defend. I'm finally getting walls up. I should have done much sooner. Big mistake here. Walls weren't up soon. That was talk about it. Anyways, so we see that both these players retreated. Now I kind of wiped up a little bit of their armies. Purple, yeah, we did, even though killing his army it didn't affect him too much. Green a little bit more, but he just, you know, he hasn't been able to secure a gold income. But you know what green could have done here. One is that he could have, he does have some gold income. Okay, got his, yeah, his thing inside the forge, which he should for the gold income first year. But if he had gone with the other landmark, if he had noticed, I guess, or anticipated that there was not a lot of gold on his side of the map and gonna run out, he definitely could have gotten the other landmark and made a bunch of those Shinto priests or whatever that generate gold whenever they're around. Great. If you're ever Japanese on a map and it looks like you might run out of gold at some point, definitely recommend that. Hard because, you know, it's age 3, so you don't always know. But oh, he has trade. Okay, dang, we didn't see this. Dang, he got trade. Okay, so we're the only one that's really starving for gold. Nice, well done. Market over. Guy who was over here. TL. Green has got some action here. Trying to you know, take the sacred side. I decided I'm going to commit to a little harder now. You know, there's all this annoying you know, neutral junk in my way. I'm trying to clear it out here. We see purple has broken through my wall again, and he funny because I didn't know about this hole up here. I scouted it, so always scout out the whole map if you can. Important of what's going on. Now purple has made a huge the army, and he's gonna wipe my on my top side, and then he can threaten here, which is really annoying. So once again, green coming through with his big old army. This time he's wisely decided to attack a different part of the wall, and things are not looking great for us. We aren't quite maxed, and we don't have a bank. We're kind of running out of resources here. We've lost a lot of our bills to these attacks, to purple especially. I think he wiped up all our bills over here. And they were done mining pretty much. I guess we have a few. Oh, that's purples. Now we're in a tough spot. Yeah, we lost all these bills. Purple here on lumber, and now we're looking pretty dead. We have a pretty big standing army though. We can see. But we do have the sacred site, so I think here's another thing where I think we could have done much better. So we could fight green's army with our mangonels in our army. I was debating putting like my infantry. I think I ended up putting my infantry over here, leaving my siege at home. Try to deny purple this neutralization of the sacred site. But we'll watch what happens first, and we'll talk about it. Yeah, we're getting hit on all sides by purple. Green's big old armies here. But I'm getting closer to securing this sacred site. I do want to keep it. So I've been kind of moving my bills in and out of this keep to kind of neutralize it for a second, and now we see that and come through and clear purple off. The problem is he's got all these, boats up here. And oh jeez, okay. Come on. There we go. Okay. I lost my infantry there. And unfortunately, like we might lose this. Have an emergency repair possible here. But green's pushing through the base. So I pulled my siege back and try to hold green, but he finally has some gold income, so he's got these spring ults. He's wrecking some of my. I mean, I think we're still gonna be okay here if I remember right, but we do lose a lot. For now, we have the sacred site. Emergency repair there. Unfortunately, well, we are gonna lose actually a lot of siege here. Looks like I tried to pull my army back, but I realized, oh no, my siege is in a lot of trouble here actually. So we'll save a few bombards, but that's really it. And now we've completely abandoned the middle, and purple is able to push in. So now that you see what's happened here, where we've gone wrong, I think leaving a few like bombards like here to like blast any units that come in, and like spearmen would have been super useful, because you see like purple doesn't really have that much rallying here. He's eventually gonna get stuff there. Maybe if we kept like, I think just putting like bombards and like some spearmen around them or something on like hold position or something would have been effective to prevent him from just sending like one unit like the top side of this. What he did was he put a unit up here. He's putting a unit up here where my Carracks can't quite reach, and this outpost can, but it's not going to be enough damage. He does get the neutralization off, and with that, our chances in this game are looking pretty. We've lost most everything here. Our eco is dead. Our bank is dead. Our military is the only thing we have left in it. So at some point there, I was like, yo, purple's gonna, take sacred site. Green, you gotta help me out. Or you're gonna lose. I think purple's, I figured purple was stronger than him. I think I was right. Yeah, he's got a lot of bank, and versus being on the top side of the map all by himself. His armies were always more gold heavy, so I knew that he had a lot more than green did. Until green got all this trade, I guess. Let's take a look at how many traders green. He only has 13 traders, so he hasn't really done the best with transitioning into trade. As Japan, I guess, maybe you only get some gold, so it's probably not. But you can see that his gold is definitely something. You definitely make a lot more trade. So now I'm, my army's dwindling away. I'm trying to, still have the Swabi up, so we can kind of get the eco up and rolling again, but for how long, right? Like, both these players. I think purple could probably 1v1 me and win at this point. Green, he hasn't taken the best engagements, but he does have a lot of these Zutsus now. I guess he's probably used his stockpiles. And yeah, he's doing well. Stuff. I guess he wants to take out my buildings. Purple, I don't know what Purple's been doing in this game. He keeps rallying small groups of units. Getting overrun. I mean, he's gonna... Every unit he kills here is gonna pay dividends, but the whole game he's kind of been doing this weird strategy, sending a few units around the top side. Really annoying. But as you can see now, he's overrunning me. And green doesn't seem... he wants the king. It seemed like in this game, I'll talk about in a little bit, but yeah, green wasn't gonna be fooled by me. He wasn't gonna switch targets. He wanted to get me, which makes sense because I've been, I'm in his way and can't blame him, right? Like I would do the same. I would just try to get the king killed. Those situations like this. He's gonna have a pretty uphill battle against purple, but it's better to just eliminate that threat of me. Green. And well, wait until we get, oh, here comes purple. He's pushing through the base. Green is looking for a way in. I've chopped through, so I've given him a way in. And yeah, well, I guess, you know, with these Odzitsus, I think, can they attack walls actually? I don't know. That's a good question. I know they do insane damage against buildings, but I don't think they can attack walls. So we had to go all the way around. I tried to send my king over here, get him at this landmark, and then I'll transport ship, but that was my last gambit there, and got sniped. And we see green now with a pretty big army supply, I believe. He's got a huge army, 189 army, and almost no eco, very small eco. So he could take a huge fight against purple, I think. With that kind of army, might actually break through here if he does push through. I think what we're gonna see here, if I remember right. Green taps out, purple wins. So what happened here was I was a little confused, just to give you guys some clarity on the chat. So like I said, you know, why after this game I asked why, like, because I saw him leave right after I did, and I was looking at the, still looking at the score screen, and he said, you know, purple said, because we're Chinese, and I didn't really understand what he meant. Like, that's why you're teaming, or is that plan to quit? And the other guy said, no, I'm actually just tired of playing. Which, you know, fair. It was an hour-long game. I've played much longer games, so, but, you know, it's a long one, you know. So the guy just decided he had enough. He didn't want to play anymore, which was a little bit annoying because, you know, if he felt that way, I think he could have just tapped out and earlier in the game, you know, and he just decided to do it right after he killed me for whatever reason. But yeah. Anyways, sorry, it's a bit of an anticlimactic ending here. But it was a really cool one, like a really interesting map, a really crazy wild battle. King's just sitting there unknown to everyone, sacred sites and all kinds of fun stuff. So I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did, and see you in the next one. Peace.